4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, Ro8 New Brilliant Off commentary. This is going to be the third set between Ro8 and Kwanro in the quarterfinals of the Nate MSL. Facing off in the third set on Ro8. Kwanro 2-0 ahead. Very, very comfortable lead overall. But let's see here. Kwanro going to be at the upper left-hand position as the blue zerg, and I'm going to have Light the lower right-hand position shaking his hands as the orange terran. He's got to be damn frustrated. He was allowed to go in the late game, but still came out bad. Kwanro playing solid, I got to say. Kwanro overall playing solid, playing his aggressive style, but still following it up with economy as well. Because a lot of players, if they go for that 3-base aggressive strategy, they tend to just stay on that forever, never think about expanding. And even if he added in his expansions late, he still had a game plan, went for that 4th gas, then also got his 5th gas alongside, got his ultras going. And I think at the end there he had a bunch of gas left over in the bank because he was producing nothing but zerglings for the longest time, and had his, I think, let's see, ultras were at 4 and 2 upgrades. Might have even gotten more just at the end there, but just rolled over, and the Light just GG'd. There wasn't any huge final battle near the middle where Light lost all his force, but as soon as he saw the situation, he was in, he GG'd. Kind of hoping for a restart. We're going to see what happens here on Odyssey. Of course, with 2-player map, a lot of this is between the players. I'm wondering whether Kwanro is going to try to finish this off with some sort of aggressive build, or whether he's just going to go for yet another 12 hatch. And all the Light's going to go for it's 2-player map, so yeah, he's going to play safe. Going to go 1 Rax. Most likely 1 Rax into expand. Also has an SCV moving out to scout, and Kwanro actually has a drone moving out right now. Yeah, towards apparently looking for something there, and just gonna plop down his natural expo. Gonna go for a 12 hatch. I'm just wondering whether this is gonna turn into something funky. We're just gonna go for the good old standard stuff they went for last time, 2 hatch or just 2 base mutas, 2 base 3 hatch mutas to transition into some defiler play, or whether he might go switch it up as soon as he sees, if he finds himself an opening, he might switch it up, go for a very quick speedling rush off 2 bases. So just if that does indeed happen, Light's gonna have to be aircraft. There is a very early gas before spawning pool. So if that's gonna come, it might even happen. He might start this off with some early zergling speed attacks. Light gonna get in there. I think with the timing is gonna spot. He knows that the gas was up before the spawning pool. So I think actually Kwanro is setting himself up so he can get the speedling upgrade before he even gets the lair. So he's going to have enough gas to get the speeding upgrade, then get the lair. Meanwhile, let's see, 1 Rax that's not producing anything at the moment. That's interesting. I'm wondering why that's going up. Also, Light putting down a supply depot does not would act as a blockading building, finally not producing a marine. Wanted to put down his CC before anything else. Spotting the 12 hatch, so he should actually be fairly safe, but the spawning pool is almost up. Also natural expo, so it's actually very interesting timing here for Kwanro. It looks like the spawning pool and the hatchery are going to come up almost at the same time. Yep, no, quick lair, never mind what I said. If the zergling speed upgrade is going to come in, it's going to come in not right now. Light's going to put down his 2nd Rax. He's going to need to produce some marines. Might even put down a bunker, really, because not really sure. Well, he knows that no zerglings. There are some zerglings being produced, but he doesn't know exactly what's going to happen. Has to just make sure he has the scouts. Zerglings are going to come off the line. Most of them to engage him to try to pick off the scout. 2 zerglings moving out, meanwhile. Not enough to force a bunker, I feel, especially not with a supply depot. Acts as a nice little blockading building. Command center is coming up, though. Oh, almost getting picked off there. As soon as he hits speed on those zerglings, he can be able to pick off the SCV in absolutely no time. But Light doing a fairly good job of keeping it alive. Oh, okay, as I was going to say, doing a fairly good job of keeping it alive, but then I came out a lie. See, it came out a lie, which it turned out to be. It was an absolute lie. A couple of zerglings are going to come out, try their luck. Pick off an SCV, not going to happen. Academy to come out with natural expansion. Also a bunker here behind these supply depot. I actually kind of like this little setup from him, but Kwanro actually producing zerglings at the moment, so he's thinking of putting on some pressure. Should have some speed. 4 zerglings are going to come in right inside of these SCVs. Marines are close by. 1 SCV got it. Oh, going for the Marines. 2 Marines getting picked off. I think he might have picked off 2. Oh, that's bad. Losing 2 Marines this early. Even more Zerglings on the way. So Kwanro's actually might go in. Might transition very quick on the way. Has a bunch of Speedlings coming in. Doesn't have much at all. It does have a Spire on the way, but it doesn't have much at all in the way of saturation. There's natural expo. A lot of Zerglings. This might be enough to penetrate this. Light, meanwhile, going to put SCVs all over the place. We're going to see what Kwanro does try to go for this. If he does, I think he might go for in from the left side. Going to go in there. Going to get blockaded a little bit by SCVs. Taking some fire there. Still trying to get his Zerglings through. Getting a lot of this picked off, though. Many Marines going to pick off, losing pretty much most. It didn't do too much damage. Damaged a lot of SCVs, but yeah, you can tell he's a little bit disappointed in himself there. Going to get even more Zerglings. Going to go in for another run. A couple of medics now out for light, though. He did lose a lot. He did lose some Marines, though. Now the Zerglings are going to come in. Oh, we want SCV to block alongside those medics. Not enough. 6 Zerglings right in front of these barracks. Oh, it's bad. That is pretty bad, and he can't empty. He can't empty his bunker either because he needs protection at the front. And that's expansion. These Raxes might even go down if there's nothing coming. A couple of Zerg inside of his natural. Meanwhile, a couple of firebats being produced that might handle. I'm not even sure if he has stim yet, so it might not be enough. Kwanro actually has a couple of Zerglings that not microing against any of these SCVs. Might pick off a single Rax if he manages to. It's going to be such a critical thing. The Rax, one Rax goes down. Oh man, the production flight's going to be so heavily cut. Only 1 single Zerg in the natural expansion attacking right now. Only 2 firebats, the only thing that he can use to fight back. He does have stim and a couple of medics, so at the very least, he's going to be able to fight back for a little while. Those Marines on Natural Expo also fighting back. But there are Mutalisks on the way, and I think the minute Light sees this Mutalisk, he GG's. Probably, he has his eBay up, but he doesn't have nearly enough Marines to fight this off. He's going to get everything killed. It was forced to pressure back against these Zerglings, but they're in such a bad position, and GG. The minute Light spotted the Mutas, and Kwanro rolling himself into yet another tournament, yet another semifinal, and Light, oh man, that's never fun to see that. Light got his best matchup in a best of 5, so it was always an opportunity to pull back, even if you lost a game or 2, but no, just getting 3-0'd. Kwanro's experience and, you know, playing in the groove, obviously, really showing through there. But yeah, Kwanro getting into the semifinals. So he's got to be, you know, he's trying to prove himself, and I think he's already he's trying definitely to prove that to everybody that, hey, I got into the finals last season for a reason, not just because of something. Hasn't had the hardest road personally so far, but he's gonna have his toughest opponent in the semifinals so far. So GG guys, wrenching out. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed.